Q3W4, and today is Wednesday. You have to write for the rest of this week the formula for slope. So slope equals what? Everybody needs to be telling me or I'll make you do it another week.
y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1.
Okay, and then we say xy. This one you should have been able to easily tell what the points were, because we have the dark line, which is a 0, and this is a 0, so I go over 1, 2, so my x is a -2, and I go down 1, 2, so it's -2, -2. Point, the second point would be to the right 1, so it's over 1, up 2. So our points are -2, -2, 1, and 2. Did you always read it from left to right? So then I put in my formula. This would be y2, which is 2, minus y1 is a -2, over x2 is 1, minus x1 is a -2. Keep, change, so I actually have a +4. Keep, change, and I have a +3. I can't reduce it anymore, so this is up 4, what's this? Right 3. When it's asking for the ratio from the area of the small square to the large square, this right here is one small square, okay? So the area of that would be 1 to 1, okay? If I'm trying to find the area of this large square, that's the reason why they have 3 small squares there, okay? So if I would cut this up, this is my large square that I'm trying to figure out, not with the other one. So the area would be 3 by 3. So the large square is a 3 by 3, which is 9, and the small square is 1 by 1, which is 1. And we want the ratio from the area of the small to the large. So I have to do small is on top, large is on the bottom. So this is my ratio. Three, we are to solve the proportional equation. Everybody stand up, please. We're going to solve it by cross product. So I have 7n equals 2 times the quantity n plus 5. So 7n equals 2 times n is 2n, 2 times 5 is 10. I'm going to keep the 10 by itself so we can balance it out, and I'm going to subtract 2n from both sides. These cancel each other out, and I'm left with 5n equals 10. Divide by 5, divide by 5. These cancel each other out, n equals 2. Stay standing if you got it right. Okay, if you didn't, you need to be making sure you're making corrections. These are ones you need to be doing by now. Go ahead and have a seat. You have to show step by step in order to get those right. I want to see every single line. Number 4 says find the missing angle. We have 63, we have 43, we need the third one to equal what? 180. So then, I'm sure you guys have just been doing 63 plus 43. Got 106, so then you take 180 minus 106, 5, could the shape below be a cross-section of the shape to the far left, all the way over here? Can we have a triangle? Yes, which way is my cross-section gonna be then? Up and down, which is called the vertical or the perpendicular cross-section, so this is a yes. It says the cross-section of the sphere is shown. What is the area of the cross-section? So basically, all I'm doing is trying to find the area of the, what? Circle, right? You need to be writing, from here on out, the formula for circles. This area equals pi r squared. What's my radius? 2. So area equals pi times 2 squared. So area equals pi times 4. Now, if you're using the pi button or if you're using 3.14, it's going to be off just a little bit. So I'm going to do the pi button first. And I get 12.57 because I rounded it up to the hundredths place. You guys see that? 57. If I use 3.14, I get 12.56. So in this instance, we're only off just a hair. 7 was asking what's the area of the shaded region. This around here, like I said, was like the donut part, is my shaded region. Okay? So what I have to do is I have to find the area of the large circle and the area of the small circle and subtract them. Did you guys see that there is a decimal in between those two numbers?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to write the formula for the area again. Area equals pi r squared. Now I'm going to start with the large circle. To find the radius, it's not just the 3.5. It's the 3.5 plus the 1.2. So area is going to be pi. Now my radius we said was the 3.5 plus 1.2, and then we square that. So then I have area equals pi times 4.7 squared. So in my calculator, 4.7, I got by my squared button, squared. So I have pi times 22.09. I'm going to take this, oops. So 22.09 times the pi button would be 69.39, which 7, which actually would be 69.40. If I use the 3.14, I get 69.36. Okay, so that's the area of the large circle. Then I'm going to find the area of the small circle. So the area of the small circle, area equals pi r squared. So it'd be pi times 1.2 squared. Because I just want the radius of that small circle. So 1.2 times 1.2. So then I have pi times 1.44. Thank you. And then I take that times the pi button, and I get 4.52. Or if I take it times 3.14, it's 4.52, so it's actually the same. So now I have the area of the large circle and the area of the small circle. So what am I gonna do to these two numbers? Subtract. So I've got 69 point, I'm gonna go with this top one, with the pi button. 39 minus 4.52. 7. So I have 64.87. If you use the 69.36 minus, 4.52, you get 64 and 84 hundredths. Yes.
I did the one where it's rounded to 40, like 69.
This one here?
Yeah, and I got 64.88.
Yep, and you subtracted 4.52?
Yeah.
Uh-huh, that'd be fine. Number 8, a milk carton is 30 centimeters long, 10 centimeters wide, and 50 centimeters high. How much milk can it hold? What are we finding? Say that again. Volume. So I want you guys to all put volume equals length times width times height. And then we just fill in our information. The length is 30 times 10 is the width times 50 is the height. 300 times 50, 3 times 5 is 15, and add my 3 zeros. And it would be centimeters cubed, because we're multiplying